I'm about to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. This video, I got to talk about, once again, the Terence Crawford situation. I'm reading articles. A lot of people are coming out and taking Bob Arum's side. Former heavyweight champion George Foreman. I seen a video where Muhammad Ali's daughter is coming out backing, Bob Arum. And, I'm sure a lot of people are going to come out and back Bob Arum, but the main fact of the situation is that none of those people are Terence Crawford. And I think that's what people need to understand. The hate for Terence Crawford has grown like a cancer, from his fighting ability, what he can do in the ring, and now people going to hate him even more for him doing what's right for himself. Bob Arum, I didn't praise Bob Arum myself. You know what I'm saying? We all done forgot at times that Bob Arum is who Bob Arum is because, Bob Arum has been giving us free fights, and you know how people is. You get something for free, you're very happy. But Bob Arum is a known racist, and he's been doing this for years. I don't understand why George Foreman would come to the back of Bob Arum. He's saying, when he came back to the sport of boxing, Bob Arum, was a part of his career. This is where he became a champion, one of the oldest heavyweight champions from beating Michael Moore. Bob Arum, but this the thing with Bob Arum, though, and it's something people got to understand, all right? Floyd Mayweather years ago was talking about the same thing that Terence Crawford is going through today. When Floyd Mayweather wanted to go up and fight certain fighters, when he wanted to shot at Oscar De La Hoya to be the face of boxing, who held him back? Bob Arum. Another thing, when have you ever heard, really like a Lomachenko? When have you ever heard a Lomachenko complain about Bob Arum, right? And people must understand Bob Arum is Jewish. All right, just because y'all see he don't really talk trash towards, white people, which I got something for y'all in a second. I'm finna let y'all know this man is a pure racist. Terry Smoot, how you doing? This man is a pure racist. Now, if y'all go check out this video by Baz Rutten, fires back at Bob Arum from 12 years ago, this is where Bob Arum got on the video and said to people, white people, the only white people that watch the UFC and the people who run the UFC are racist white skinheads. Y'all remember that? Yeah, I had to go back and look at this. The only people that watch UFC are racist white tattoo wearing skinheads. Remember, this man is Jewish. So when people say this man is racist and he got people backing him up like George Foreman and Muhammad Ali's daughter, the way he treated y'all or the way y'all business was had nothing to do with him being racist. To say that you are highly upset with Terence Crawford because he filed a lawsuit with his promoter that you ain't got shit to do with. Now you're saying you're upset with Terence Crawford. You can't believe that Terence Crawford would do this. Terence Crawford ain't the first fighter to say this. Floyd Mayweather been exposed Bob Arum for what type of man he was. When you want to leave him, he gonna push you up in the ring, try to get you beat. Look what he did to Paul Pacquiao. Come on now. Come on now, this man been doing this for a long time. And I told y'all, I watched the fight with Vasyl Lomachenko. Terence Crawford fought Amir Khan the next week. The next week. You didn't see one banner. Terence Crawford fights Amir Khan next week. You didn't see nothing. Bob Arum's job is to promote Terence Crawford. Not play him out of money. Not make Terence Crawford go advertise himself. We were hearing that for years, that Terence Crawford is not a talkative fighter. Terence Crawford really don't say too much. It's not his job to say too much when he has a promoter. Y'all getting money out this man check to be his promoter. What he got to go and advertise for? If that's the case, what do we need them for? I think Bud lawsuit is for real. I think he should get his money for it. I mean, it was all in the contract. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what Muhammad Ali daughter saying, regardless of what George Foreman saying, that ain't their business. If it's in contract that this man's supposed to have 2 fights a year and he didn't, he's supposed to win. If they promised him $900,000 to fight Kavalauskas because they said an Errol Spence Jr. fight was next, have we seen an Errol Spence Jr. fight? No. So the people who are coming in are backing up Bob Arum. That has nothing to do with what this man is suing about. Yes, he's saying that he feels it comes from racism. Of course. He promoted, well, I wouldn't say a white fighter. I don't know what Vasil Lomachenko nationality actually is, but he appears and comes across as a white man. He put Lomachenko up on a pedestal. Forgot totally about that he had Terence Crawford. Until what? Lomachenko got beat. When Lomachenko got beat, then here comes Terence Crawford. Oh, Terence Crawford beat Errol Spence Jr. and this and that, until it was time for October to hit. Then when October hit, oh, you ain't making no money off him. You mean to tell me you re-signed the fighter Bob Arum that you didn't make money off of? Do that make sense? I said this before in the last video. Bob Arum re-signed a fighter that he said he don't make money off of. He was just willing to do a deal with Terence Crawford to make the Josh Taylor fight. But you make no money off him. Why you keep doing deals with him if you don't make money off of him? And then, like I just told y'all, go check out the Baz Rutten, BASRUTTEN fires back at Bob Arum. Well, Bob Arum is clearly stating that white people are skinheads. They're tattoo-wearing skinheads. The fans that watch the UFC are tattoo-wearing skinheads. The people who own the UFC are bald-head tattoo-wearing skinheads. Now, that ain't racist. He's not racist. Or is it just because the hate for Terence Crawford, especially with these channels, these biased fans, want to come out here and they want to help Bob Arum when they know for a fact this man been doing this for a long time in boxing? Look how he did with Oscar De La Hoya. Look how he did with Oscar De La Hoya. Wouldn't let Floyd get up there. The argument is about black fighters and Bob Arum being a racist and not doing his contractual duties to Terence Crawford. Everybody else who jumping in, oh, Bob Arum is a good guy. I was with him back in the day. This ain't got nothing to do with you. You are not Terence Crawford. You didn't just do a deal with him. You didn't just leave Top Rank. So, you know, what are they I'm going to give you another incident in the video that they was talking about. Kelly Pavlik, the white fighter. Situation where Bob Arum went and lied and told people that Pavlik had a staph infection. Kelly Pavlik didn't have a staph infection, and he told people he didn't. Kevin Pavlik missed money because Bob Arum went and told people he had a staph infection. A lot of money. What's another thing he did? I already said he underpaid, undermarketed Floyd Mayweather. Well, I said white people are skinheads. Oh, Bob Arum told IBF, what's his name? He's the guy that ranks the fighters of the IBF, said that Bob Arum told him himself that Bob Arum lets the black and Latino fighters fight while he just collects the cash. And that's not being racist. These are people who are inside of boxing telling on Bob Arum. And people act like Bob Arum is not crooked. This man went to Harvard. This man was a lawyer. This man was put in the sport of boxing to clean it up. He joined the team of boxing. So what does that tell you? Bob Arum know every which way to get around fucking over fighters, especially black fighters. He know that. Hold up, Bob Arum, a former lawyer, it's gonna be hard to get his ass in court. It ain't gonna be hard for him to win if this is in contract. It don't matter how good of a lawyer he is. If this is written on paper and he didn't fulfill what he was supposed to feel on that paper, he can be the best lawyer on earth. He could be the best lawyer on earth. There's no proof of Terence Crawford saying he was injured. Everybody knows Terence Crawford was never injured. So he can't say, oh, Terence told me he was injured, that's why he didn't get the second fight. We all know that Bob Arum didn't make Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. Now, to be honest with you, it may be stipulation behind that, because now we're finding out that PBC don't got no money, that Al Heyman, bird feeding his fighters. Maybe they did try to make the fight, but you can't make a promise to a man and offer him $900,000 with the promise and don't nothing happen. And people are saying they wonder why they mad that this man is suing them. He has a right to sue them. They did business together. Ain't that what people scream all the time when we talk about fighting and boxing? They did business together. So pay the man his money. Pay him his $10 million. It just pissed me off how we see these black people, George Foreman and the Muhammad Ali daughter. Muhammad Ali daughter, what the hell do you got to do with this? You not even a boxer. And you was probably a child when your daddy was running with Bob Arum. How you know what Bob Arum is capable of, whether or not he's a good man or not? You was a child. What you going by what your mama told you and what your dad, did your daddy tell you Bob Arum was good? That's what you finna tell people? Out of all the promoters, like I brought this up in a video the other night, they trashed Don King. They destroy Don King's entire legacy, his name. Now, Don King done been in the street. Don King didn't murder people. Don King done did a lot of things. But this is the only promoter that's broadcasted for the negative things he's done in the sport of boxing. But see, when it comes to Bob Arum and the other promoters, it's a hush-hush situation. See, the only problem is now Bob Arum been brought back to the spotlight as the racist he is. You see? And what? We have never seen white former boxers or white people in boxing come to defend Bob Arum. I mean, not come to defend Don King, have we? Have you ever seen that? The only thing you hear from white, Jewish, even other black fighters, Latino, whoever, they all want to sue Don King. But all of a sudden, when Bob Arum in trouble, here come two black people. Here come two token buddies, want to bag him up and say, oh, life was great with Bob Arum. He was great when you was with him. And even then, we don't know if you could be lying. You probably got a son or a grandson, George Foreman, that you want to sign in top rank one day. Ain't no telling why these people are. Muhammad Ali grandson, Muhammad Ali daughter too. Ain't Muhammad Ali grandson with top rank? So I can probably see why she want to come in and make her 2 cents. Oh, Bob Arum is great. He worked with my father. You still don't know the situation between Bob Arum and your father. And yet, once again, like I said, they are not Terence Crawford. The shit is sad what be going on. Floyd Mayweather had to pay this man out his contract to become the star he is today. And yet when people say that Bob Arum is a racist, people are sitting up here going crazy and joining this man's side. The proof is in the pudding. When Floyd Mayweather left Bob Arum, he became Money Mayweather. So that means, like Floyd Mayweather said, he was being underpaid and undermarketed. It's like Floyd said, Bob Arum still owe him from the Arturo Gotti fight. Y'all forgot about that? He said he wasn't paid fully from the Arturo Gotti fight. Do George Foreman know that? Has George Foreman knew that? Lomachenko had half the accomplishments and lost to Salido, but instead he seen Crawford style before. But Loma never seen her Loma he'd never seen and was number one. Foreman has only acknowledged Canelo as pound for pound for years. See, that right there, you know what I'm saying? That tell you enough right there about George Foreman. Can you say Oreo? Oreo. Muhammad Ali daughter, Oreo. And for those that don't know, Oreo, when you say that for a black person, that's somebody who black and act white in the inside. Oreo ass niggas, that's what they is. That ain't even a business. That's not even their business. Just because it ain't been highlighted of how many fighters Bob Arum has destroyed or fucked over, don't mean it ain't happened. You know, they gonna give you one villain in everything. Don King is the villain of promoters. Floyd Mayweather is the so-called villain of boxers. But they ain't gonna say nothing about Bob Arum. This man just got on there, and this is a video of him saying that white people are racist skinheads. And to the white people who didn't know no better, shout out to my white Caucasian brothers and sisters. Bob Arum is Jewish. He's not white. He is not white. Like I just told y'all, Kelly Pavlik lost money because Bob Arum was going around saying this boy had staph infections. And he didn't. That's a white fighter. Lost money because of Bob Arum. Hold on, do you think Bob ripped off Manny? Manny only has an elementary education. Do I think Bob ripped off Manny? I really couldn't say. That'll be for Manny Pacquiao to tell. I can't say whether or not he robbed Manny Pacquiao or not. Manny Pacquiao has never complained. Manny Pacquiao has never complained. Manny Pacquiao left Bob Arum too. Manny Pacquiao left Bob Arum. Oscar De La Hoya left Bob Arum. Floyd Mayweather left Bob Arum. So, I mean, what else is there to prove? Tyson Fury, he got Tyson Fury now. The great white hype. Even though I don't consider Tyson Fury a great white hype, he a talented boxer. Did he cheat in that first fight with Deontay Wilder? Yes, but I don't take away his credit, and the man still can fight. You know, Tyson Fury is Bob Arum's great white hope. That's his great white hope. See, and I know y'all wonder, well, if Bob Arum is racist, how can you say he goes and Tyson Fury is his great white hope? Because to racist Jewish people, white people are considered better than the rest of the minorities. They don't like white people either. They just give white people access. You see what I'm saying? The Jewish people really run everything, but they give white people access because white people look more closer to them. So that's why you see white people still getting their privileges, as they say, of today. You see what I'm saying? And that's why they bash and destroy all other fighters, all other Latino, Mexicans, black fighters. They don't give a shit about them. But see, the white fighters, they closer to being Jewish. They color-wise. You know what I'm saying? They more marketable. So they push and hold up the white fighters. Look at Lomachenko. They done made Lomachenko indestructible even after 2 losses. Even after 2 losses. Still calling him pound for pound. People acting like racism does not exist in boxing. Let me show you another part that was racist. Vasyl Lomachenko, when he was so-called named the #1 pound for pound fighter, I keep telling people this part. When he lost to Teofimo Lopez, he was supposed to be the pound for pound fighter of the world. Why didn't they give Teofimo Lopez the status of pound for pound when he beat Vasyl Lomachenko? See, this is proving what I'm just telling y'all. As long as they got a white face or look Jewish or close to Jewish, they gonna ride with them. They gonna ride with them. Oh, I forgot what I was just saying. It was something about Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, they didn't give that boy the status of pound for pound, a Latino or is he Puerto Rican fighter. That was racist right there. The fact that they literally sit out and tell they keep fighters away from black fighters, that's racism right there. Shakur Stevenson can't fight Oscar Valdez right now. Why? Because he's black. Because he's black. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me read y'all comments. Y'all show your boy some love. If you want to support the channel, go to the link. Cash App is available. PayPal is available. Show your boy some love today if you can. I truly would appreciate it, but if you can't, I understand. Thank you for just viewing. Hold up. Do you think... Oh, I already talked about that. Oh, that's too bad. Now the truth is on the surface. They weren't Bud supporters, just Bob backers. In opposition to the PBC. The warning signs been there, like his pay-per-view numbers. Bud should have never re-signed with Arum back in 2018 or whenever it was. That was dumb. Al Heyman treats Latino fighters just as good as black fighters. Al Heyman treats Latino fighters just as good as black fighters. I love Uncle Al. The black man has always been fair to me at work. Everywhere I worked. 40-year-old Asian guy. So you're in boxing? 40-year-old Asian guy. You're in a sport of boxing, like behind the scenes you work with Al Heyman? But I'm gonna put it to you like this. You say Al Heyman, right? Al Heyman, you praised him, you know what I'm saying, this and that. But Al Heyman is bird feeding fighters. Bob Arum owes Floyd Mayweather money. Al Heyman owes Floyd Mayweather money, owes other fighters money. He bird feeding them with $1,000 checks, they say, every week. And you saying that's 100? You saying that's 100? Isn't Jewish a faith, not a race? If you ask me, that people call themselves Jews are Caucasian. No, Jews are not Caucasian. Jews are not Caucasian, and Jews are not the real Jews of the earth. That's in the Bible. They are not the real Jews, okay? They stole every fucking thing. Oh, let me see. But as far as Terence re-signing, but look, that just shows again that Bob Arum is full of crap. You know what I'm saying? And he's not telling the truth. Why? Like I said before, why would you sign a fighter, re-sign him, and you don't make money off him? That was nothing more, y'all, than him to downgrade Terence Crawford for another promotional company to not come pick up Terence Crawford, for him to get a big fight deal, to get a big payday. That was all there was. He should just be sued, period, because he's a promoter that downgraded his own fighter. He defamed his own fighter, and yet people are still going up here backing him. How can y'all bag him? People keep talking about Terence Crawford pay-per-view numbers. People are streaming. Nobody is selling. They didn't mention the fact that Terence Crawford versus Sean Porter did higher numbers than Tank. They ain't say that though, did it? And this another fight that previously they had on pay-per-view that Terence Crawford and Sean Porter outsold. But they didn't mention that. He ain't made no money off of Terence Crawford, but Terence Crawford was one of the highest viewed fighters on ESPN. In fact, I don't think nobody even reached what Terence reached, if I ain't mistaken. How in the hell he ain't making no money off Terence Crawford when this man was the most viewed fighter on ESPN? When they had to lie to him to get him back in the ring to fight Kavaliauskas so they could get their payday from ESPN, which is why they lied to him. If y'all read it in the contract, that's why they made him fight, because ESPN needed and wanted Terence Crawford to come out there and make them some fucking money. So then Terence go out there and make the money. Bob Arum them lie to the man and tell him, oh, if you go ahead on and fight Kavaliauskas, we guarantee you the Errol Spence Jr. fight next, and we gonna give you $900,000. So how is he wrong for going to sue this man for not doing what he said he was gonna do? How was that? Bob, George Foreman them, they need to get the fuck out of here with that coon shit. He didn't want to lose Bud to PBC and was willing to take the loss problem. That's a good point. I like that, Lobo. He's saying that Bob Arum didn't want to lose Bud to PBC and was willing to take the loss problem. But he finna take a major loss because he defamed, downgraded his own fighter on national airways, on video. How can Bud not win this case? Now, I know some people in hopes, I hope Bud don't win, because people dislike Bud, but everything around him, from videos Bob Arum been doing, from Contractual, the contract in itself is what's going to mess Bob up. If the man only fought 1 year, and we know Terence Crawford wasn't injured or nothing like that, and he didn't get a second fight, that's a breach of contract right there. I don't give a damn how good of a lawyer you are. You can't beat paperwork. You can't beat paperwork. That's why when people come to court, and they got pieces of paper, and they show the judge, and they end up winning the case, you can't beat paper. People could talk all damn day. You can't beat what's jotted down on that piece of paper. You can't do that. So, yeah, he need a little help. And then, like I told y'all, the grandson of Muhammad Ali, which is boxing now, he probably over there with Bob Arum. So, to save Bob Arum and, make things better for, they nephew, shall I say, for their nephew, they're going to go and back up Bob Arum, saying he the best thing since sliced bread. We have never met another Jewish man that ever treated us better than anyone. I remember when my dad was, you don't remember shit because you was a child. So shut up. And George Foreman. George Foreman. That was some straight coon shit you did. That was some straight coon shit you did. I bet you right now, if you ask him a question about Don King, another black promoter, he'll dog the hell out of Don King. He'll dog the hell out of Don King. I bet you right now. George Foreman, how do you feel about Don King? Oh, I can't stand Don King. Don King set me up against Muhammad Ali. And nigga, shut up. Just like black people going join the other side of, I ain't even sit up there. They don't even realize the situation that's going on ain't got nothing to do with them. This ain't a case of Terence Crawford just accusing Bob Arum of being a racist. He's saying due to Bob Arum's racist mentality that he is not what he's supposed to be in the sport of boxing. He wasn't promoted right. He wasn't getting his money. Have you ever heard Vasil Lomachenko complain about Bob Arum? Have you heard Tyson Fury complain about Bob Arum yet? Hell no. Why? Because they're the closest thing to being Jewish. And it's all about business. Look, they even got a saying, man. They literally steer fighters away from black fighters simply because black fighters, I hate to say this because people be thinking like you trying to say we superior than other races. We are not superior than other races simply because we can run fast or jump high. What basketball? We want to gloat about the fact that we can jump up and touch a rim? That ain't shit. That ain't nothing. But fighters, it's been a known fact that they have steered fighters or kept other nationality of fighters away from black fighters, but just simply because of our genetics. That's racism in itself. That means there's a lot of black fighters who couldn't get a shot. Same thing going on with Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez, simply because of our genetics. They criticized our entire fight game. They say that because a black fighter is slick and don't want to be hit, can shoulder roll, he yellow, as they used to say back in the 30s and before. They yellow. They're runners. They're scared. That's racist right there. Black fighters don't sell. That's racist. How the hell black fighters don't sell when Floyd, Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield? That's a stereotype that then came up that's been said for years. Black fighters don't sell. Then why are they signed? Why are they signed? If black fighters don't sell, why promote one? Or is that just something that's said when it's time for a black fighter to fight a certain fighter that they don't want him to fight? Oh, you know, I'ma always speak the truth, Dimitri. That's why YouTube, that's why they blocking and playing with my channel, because that's all I do is speak the truth. I'm gonna give it to you raw, man. I think Rashida Ali is laid up with Bob before. He got a thing for zaddies. See, ain't no telling what's going on. Just because they want to come back or Bob Arum and now people, oh, I don't believe. Man, get the hell out of here. That man Jewish. What's good with you, D-Lo? Bob Arum is pearling in flesh. Anybody who pearling in flesh ain't that good of a damn person. They say it's business, but all of it ain't business. Pearling off somebody's back, making money off somebody's back. Come on now. How he an angel now? I just told y'all go back and check out this video. Baz Rutten fires back at Bob Arum. This 12 years ago, where Bob Arum stated that white people are skinheads and the only fans that watch UFC and own the UFC are skinhead racist people. I know a lot of y'all like, why would he say that about white people? Bob Arum is not white. Bob Arum ain't white. Bob Arum's whole entry into the sport of boxing should let people know that Bob Arum is cutthroat. I tell people this man, Bob Arum, was brought into boxing to stop corruption. He didn't. He made a promotional company. Duh. That don't tell people right there that he didn't come to help fighters. He didn't come to make sure everybody was straight. He seen a chance to make millions, and he went and did it. And a business that was full of corruption, and still is full of corruption and racism. Y'all, look, in this world, people want to do this. People try to act like racism doesn't exist because they have given us black billionaires and black celebrities. But if you have any common sense, if you really think, of course they're going to give you black billionaires and black celebrities so you can think that racism doesn't exist. So when somebody says, oh man, they racist, or racism still exists in America, the first thing somebody can holler out, well, how can you say that when they are black billionaires? Them token niggas. Them niggas that they allowed to be rich just so people can't believe that racism is still not here. They control all them. From our Jay-Z's to our Puff Daddies to our Kanye West, they control all of them. Racism is here. White supremacy stands. That's the only religion that still that still stands in this country. White supremacy. See, white supremacy stands because Jewish people don't want to be to blame. See, Jewish people really aren't run this earth, but they give the white people the privilege so they could be hated. Think about it. You ain't never heard a black man say, I can't stand them Jewish motherfuckers. I hate a Jewish motherfucker. And this is fair use notice, freedom of speech, not race hate. I don't talk about race. This is an educational video. For YouTube, come at me. This is not a hate speech. This is nothing like that. I'm just talking educational video, fair use notice, freedom of speech. You have never heard a black man come out and say, I can't stand them damn Jewish people. I can't stand them damn Jewish. That's because Jewish people give the world so-called to white people and let them do all the dirty, you know what I'm saying, races and all that stuff. You see what I'm saying? So it could be somebody to blame. It's the same thing with the devil. You see what I'm saying? People talk about Illuminati, blame the Illuminati instead of blaming the devil. Oh, the Illuminati is doing this. The Illuminati, they're the reason that this is happening and that is happening. No, the devil is the reason that is happening. That's a blindfold. Jewish people blindfold the white people, and the devil's blindfold is the Illuminati. See, people don't believe in the devil, they believe in the Illuminati. It's just real sad what this man got to go through. You know, he trying to get his money, and then you got people token nigga, Oreo niggas coming out the woodwork trying to help him. David Haney, Shakur Stevens are being blackballed. I just mentioned that, Brandon. You are exactly right. There's a scripture in the Bible, John 15, that speaks exactly what Crawford is dealing with. Which they, from what I understand, the Bible tell you not to sign contracts with people either. Jews connected. May be hard for him to win. Not impossible though. Let's see. I agree with that, y'all. Even though I'm talking about Bob Arum and the fact that he possibly won't win the case, that Terence will win. You know, like I'm saying, the Jewish people do run shit. They do run shit, so Terence may not get the money. But the thing is, to put it out there, you know what I'm saying? To put it out there lets people know. You know what I'm saying? Lets other fighters, upcoming fighters know. And you know, we've been seeing it for years. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like we don't know what's going on. Don't be surprised until Teofimo Dad starting to have Arums back to be on a good standing. Yeah, he will do that right now to get on his side. You know what I'm saying? Simply because things didn't work out with Triller and to kiss his ass now that they back so they could get better paydays. Because Bob Arum, Look how Bob Arum did Teofimo Lopez. But he ain't a racist. Like I said, this man went and beat Vasil Lomachenko and asked them for the money they probably been paying Lomachenko. And what Bob Arum do? Go to talking shit about the man, talking about some he gonna lowball him when he come back. Oh, he gonna get what I give him. But he just beat your head honcho. And they still treated the man like shit. Wouldn't even pay Teofimo Lopez what he felt he deserved. Teofimo Lopez got treated bad by Bob Arum. The hell people talking about? Teofimo. He got did dirty. After this talk, some of us aren't going to get your Bell Live notification. Oh, man. Yeah, people ain't getting it no way. People ain't getting my notification no way. I don't know why, but people ain't getting my notification. Like I said, this ain't racism. This just talking. This ain't got nothing to do with racism. It's educational. We talking about a situation that was brought about between Terence Crawford and Bob Arum. And we got all these coons, you know, jumping in and talking about a situation that they ain't got nothing to do with. Terence Crawford didn't say, oh, I'm finna sue Bob Arum because he didn't do George Foreman right. Terence Crawford didn't say, oh, I'm finna sue Bob Arum because I feel he did Muhammad Ali wrong. He's suing him because he felt he was done wrong. So what the hell do Muhammad Ali, daughter, and all the rest of them got to do with anything? I gotta get me one of them things to hold my phone up. Yeah, I gotta get me one of them things to hold my phone up. You know, y'all, I really do hope that Terence Crawford get his money though, y'all. That man deserve his money. It just say I don't like that. I don't like that. You see that happening in the streets a lot too. Where people, you know what I'm saying, they gonna ride with the person that got the most money. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna ride with the people who they can benefit from. So you see, that's what's going on in this situation. Y'all know that shit. George Foreman probably coming in because Bob still owe him some money. Hey, Bob, you know I had talked good about you in that interview, man. And, you know I still like to get that money you owe me. They ain't on Terence Crawford's side. Another black man. They on articles talking about their feelings towards Bob Arum. It's not about your feelings towards Bob Arum. He's not suing for your feelings. He's suing for his money, for a contract that he signed. I'm laughing at my OG. This old man don't play, y'all. He an old man. He does all hustles. He don't play. Yeah, man. Finna go buy me a Lucy right quick. But yeah, I want to give a shout out to Terence Crawford, my brother. I thank you for being the man that you are, because I'm sure there was a lot of people talking Terence Crawford out of doing this. No, come on, Terence, don't do that, man. You know, they gonna think people gonna, you know what? It take a real man. It take a real man, y'all, to go and do what he doing. Because look what's happening. Because I'm sure he was warned. I'm sure he thought about the fact that Bob Arum gonna have some black people that's gonna be on his side and gonna trash me. But what Terence do? He said, "F that. I'm still coming to try to get my money," and he filed a lawsuit. So I respect Terence Crawford for that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect him for that. It's business. This man, you know what I'm saying? He been loyal to Bob Arum for a long time. Long time. Even after Bob Arum trashed him, Terence didn't go back on there and say anything negative about Bob Arum. He said nothing negative about Bob Arum. Even after this man went on the airways, the internet, and dogged him, he didn't say nothing wrong. So, you know, that's all I had to say about this, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's time for me to get off. Well, y'all, do y'all want me to get off? No, I ain't getting off yet. I ain't finna get off yet. Because y'all commenting, and I don't like to get off my people on here. Y'all show your boy some love. Go to the super chat. Donate to the channel if you can. Show your boy Easy some love, baby. You know, people be getting mad because I be asking people to donate. I heard people say they thought I was a crackhead. Travis Guy, shout out to Travis Guy. He said, Easy, I thought you was a crackhead because you be asking to donate. Bro, that's what we on here for. I see people donate to Kwame Brown, all these millionaire people. So I'm wrong for getting on here, and I'm letting y'all know I ain't got it like that. I'm wrong for asking people to donate. Well, I'm gonna be wrong forever because I'm gonna keep asking. I love doing this. This is something I enjoy doing. And yes, I would like to get paid off of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't come to y'all asking y'all for donations just cause. You know what I'm saying? This what YouTube was built for. This is what it was built for. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm finna be right back. I ain't going nowhere. Don't y'all go nowhere. We back. We back. Let me see. Show no, boss. Don't be surprised till film. Okay. Richard Dixon. Who y'all referring to, Playboy? After this talk, some of us. Okay, yeah. This shows how good Floyd is. When a boxer goes through getting boxer politics, a lot can't focus in the ring. It demotivates them from having their fighter spirit to win. Yeah, especially with Floyd even losing in the amateurs. You know, he took that loss and that motivated him. I guess he told himself that ain't gonna never happen to me again. You know, so yeah, that really shows the strong mindset of not only Floyd Mayweather but Terence Crawford too, because he been going through the same thing. So it shows the mindset of both of them that they're, you know, these people are there because they are supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? These ain't no fluke fighters. You know, they didn't get it the easy route. You know, to still go out there and do what they're doing in the sport of boxing, you know, is amazing. To accomplish what they accomplished under all that. There's some slow people in this world. You could have been did that. Y'all forgive me, I'm trying to back up. All right, we back. He said maybe some fighters might not fight because CTE brain damage. Hold on, what? Maybe some fighters are not fighting because of CTE brain damage. They need to come on out and say that. I mean, I don't want to see nobody go out there and fight with brain damage and possibly get killed or die. I don't want to see that. That's something they need to expose. I don't love boxing that bad, but I want to see somebody die from it. You know, it's, you know, and then I don't like when people jump in other people's business anyway, especially if you ain't got the righteous stuff to say, you know, the right things to say. You just jumping over there with Bob Arum because that Bob Arum, you know what I'm saying? Or because y'all want some more connections for your grandsons and for your children, or because Bob Arum owe you some money. Now you want to come and jump on this man back. You know what I'm saying? I knew the police had a call. Yeah, from the way they came around, yeah, I knew they had a call. But yeah, you know, I just had to come on here. Like I told y'all check out that video from Bass Run 12 years ago, where he's talking about the things that Bob Arum has said and done in the sport of boxing. Go check that video out, please. This is where he's simply calling white people skinheads and tattoo wearing skinheads. Now the thing is, that show you how powerful Bob Arum is, because I ain't never even heard, I ain't look up or heard nothing about Bob Arum ever saying that about white people. That show you how much power he got. I have never once heard that or read an article where he talked about white people like that and got away with it. And got away with it. Let Don King get up there and say something about some white skinheads and shit. Let Don King get on there and go to talking about white skinheads and see what's gonna happen. Don King back in court. Old lawsuit from 15 years ago. Don King. Case that was pushed up under a rug years ago has been opened again for Don King. Let him get on there and say something about a skinhead or say something about some white people. But Bob Arum can. Bob can. Oh, let me read Johnny. What you say, Johnny? Terence has a contract with Bob Arum where it was breached. He was supposed to fight 2 times a year and is guaranteed an Errol Spence fight. Yes, that's the whole point of him suing this man. That's the whole point of him suing this man. And you know what? We really need to hear a video from Terence Crawford. I would love to hear a video from Terence Crawford to literally let the public know, like his his team been explaining in articles that this is strictly about his relationship with Bob Arum, not other fighters' relationship, not his mama relationship, not nobody else's relationship, but him and Bob Arums. So I don't understand how is it that other black people, former fighters or not, are joining in talking trash about him filing out a case when it's not nothing to do with them. It has nothing to do with them. But you know, they do have a right to speak their opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, George Foreman does have a right to come in and say, well, you know, Bob Arum treated me good. That's all good, George Foreman. That's your relationship. You see what I'm saying? Everybody know in this world, if you grown, you have relationships with people. You have friends. You have other friends. Just because, like, I'm gonna give you a situation. You can have 3 friends. This friend mad at this friend because something this friend did. It don't mean I gotta stop being friends with this friend because you mad at the other friend. That's y'all relationship. What happened between y'all, what happened between y'all. This friend still treat me cool. Now, as a friend, I come in and I try to stop y'all two from going at it, but I don't have to stop being around anybody. Because that's y'all shit. It ain't mine. That's all I'm saying. That's his. It ain't theirs. They ain't got nothing to do with it. So, of course, it seems like to me, coming behind and backing up Bob Arum, it's another agenda behind that. Y'all got to know it's another agenda behind that. Because you ain't never heard him step up to the plate and defend Don King. You ain't never heard Muhammad Ali daughter them defend Don King. You ain't never heard nobody else defend Don King. And from what I hear, Mark Breland, if I ain't mistaken, is the one that said this about Don King. He said, now, has Don King stole money from fighters? Yeah, you know, all of them steal money from fighters. That's their job. But Mark Breland said half of the time when fighters run around talking about Bob stole something from them, Bob was really recollecting money that they had already got. So they come to to Don King. They come to Don King. Don, my wife want a house. Don, my wife want this. Don, I want that. Don, give it to him. This is what they say. This is what Mark Breland, if I ain't mistaken, was saying. And the other people were saying that. And then when it's time for them to fight, he get his money back. But yeah, Don was doing a lot of dirty stuff. Look at Tim Witherspoon, and I mean they all doing it. Look at TMT. Look at Floyd Mayweather and them. Mayweather Promotions. Look how they did Mickey Bay. It's all about the money, y'all. It's all about the money. Terence is really the only star that he really got left. Yeah, he got Vasyl Lomachenko, but it's hard to market Vasyl Lomachenko as the man when he done lost twice. So that rant on Terence Crawford was really just to blackball Terence Crawford. That's all it was. Stop another promotional company from come picking him up and him making some money, man. And that was wrong as hell. And I feel that Bob Arum deserves to pay for it. That's what I feel. Johnny Williams, what you mean by Roger Mayweather? We got 2 minutes, y'all. Well, 1 minute. I'm finna go and get off. All right. But y'all, I'm gonna have to hit y'all back. Thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. Y'all please stay tuned, subscribe, donate to the channel. This is Easy Work Boxing. I'm out.